Somebody just called my attention to the presence of a very important personality in our midst, and that is Air Marshal Hassan Bala Abubakar, the immediate past chief of air staff. It's with us, and I learned that he has even been coming to AL-HABIBIYYAH to participate in our program. So you are welcome, Air Marshal. Please stand up, let us see you. On that note, I want to start the vote of thanks by first of all making a few observations. I remember some years ago, we had this Ramadan lecture at Yaradwa Center, and Sheikh Sadiq Abubakar made a remark. He said, AL-HABIBIYYAH is always doing un-Islamic things. And you know, when he was speaking that way, of course, when you hear that type of thing, everybody says, what is he trying to talk about? Un-Islamic things? But you know, when he expatiated, it was like a metaphor. In literature, in English literature, there's something they call metaphor, which is a full figure of speech. He said this, that it was the place was beautifully decorated, and a lot of money was spent to acquire that, to take that place. And he was trying to compare the activities of Muslims or some Islamic organizations with what we were experiencing that day. And so he'd say it was un-Islamic. It's not un-Islamic, but an unusual, which means development is getting to Islam, especially in Nigeria. In other places, maybe like Saudi Arabia, maybe like Qatar, maybe like UAE, these are not new things. They are known for excellence. So, what are the observations? I came in this morning to this place, and I wanted to pull my shoes. And they said, no, you don't have to pull your shoes. Just marching. And when I was marching on this grass sheet spread on top of the carpet, because it would be abnormal to wear your shoes into the mosque. But if I'm asked to wear my shoe into the mosque, it means something has been adjusted. The adjustment is what you are seeing on the ground, which allows us to come into this place. And you know, it has saved so many things. Some people, you go for occasions like this, you wear your beautiful shoe there. When you are going back, you don't go home with that shoe again. It has happened to me twice. I remember when I was a cadet in the Nigerian Defense Academy. One weekend I went out, and I went to Central Market, Kaduna Central Market. Kaduna Central Market, as soon as you pass Leventis, to the right, there is a mosque inside the mosque and inside the market. And I pulled my Brazilian shoe. As a cadet, the allowance they used to give us those days. I bought this Brazilian shoe, beautiful shoe, and I kept it outside innocently. Before I came out, the shoe was gone. And do you know, I trekked home barefooted. I had to trek to in front of this bookshop, Baptist bookshop, before getting a car to go back to NDA. So things like that. So the organizers. So I want to start from the organizers of this occasion, and let me my special thanks go to them for thinking of so many things. When you see good planners, when they are planning things, they are not just thinking of themselves, but they are thinking of the people and how they can make things simpler for them. So the organizers of this occasion, you have done a very wonderful job. I thank you, Honorable Baba Ali. I know this is your program. I want to thank you, and I appreciate you for doing a marvelous job. Then there are other people I must thank who have witnessed this occasion. The chairman of the occasion, Alhaji Lawal Garba, who is being represented. I've met him on 2 or 3 occasions. He's a perfect gentleman and a philanthropist. Please, the representative, so when you go back, please tell Alhaji that I am specially sending greetings and appreciation to him for the in numerous support he has been giving Al-HABIBIYYAH organization, especially the construction of this mosque. And then now let me now go to, you see, my people in the southwest, they have a proverb, but I'm going to say this in the mosque. Please pardon me. They will say the last masquerade dances last. Is the last masquerade that dances last. And who is the big masquerade today? The big masquerade is the lecturer of today. Who, you see, because it's not just somebody who knows the Quran, a professor who understands the tenets of the religion and who is able to link religion with what is happening in our contemporary society. And for even coming up with such a wonderful topic, I'm really impressed. Professor, you did a very marvelous job. I would like to listen to that lecture all over again because of the acoustic and nature. Sometimes the speaker may not allow you to hear very well. So I'm going to listen, and I've told somebody, please get it on YouTube for me so that I can listen from it. You say so many things. If it's a lecture note, we have to go back and digest and study, and possibly we shall understand it better and be able to send questions across to you. I thank you. I want to thank the chairman of the building committee, the mosque building committee, Alhaji Fasma, for your wonderful job. You have always been in the forefront. I remember Imam described you one day as one of the Umars of this Al-HABIBIYYAH. And you know, for those who know what Umar Farouk did, I mean Umar Farouk Ibn Khattab, what he did to Islam, and you will appreciate when somebody say you are an Umar. An Umar who is able to come out and defend the Muslim no matter the situation. An Umar full of knowledge. An Umar who the prophet himself described. He said, if there will be another prophet after me, that prophet will be Umar. Because according to narratives, there are about 6 things mentioned in the Quran that the Muslims didn't know how to resolve the problem, but when Umar came and suggested, by the time the revelations will come, those revelations came as Umar said them. And that's why when I had my first son, I named him, because I just finished reading this book, The Four Pious Caliphs, and I was so engrossed with that, and I named my first son Umar Farouk, just because of Umar Farouk Ibn Khattab. So I want to thank you for the very wonderful job you are doing. I want to thank our women leaders, the people who have been invited, and people who have been piloting the affairs of women in this Al-HABIBIYYAH society, people like Dr. Rekia. You are doing a very wonderful job. And other women leaders, I thank you, all of you. I may not be able to mention your names, but I know you people are wonderful people helping the society to grow. Then I want to go back to our father, Ambassador Ridwan Mustafa, who is always, in terms of knowledge, in terms of what do you want? He's a gentleman who is ready to educate you. And let me remind people that our tafsiri, the Ramadan tafsiri, continues tomorrow. It's from 4:30 in the evening, and Ambassador is always in the forefront. We are also trying to do a special video for the 40 Rabbanas in the Quran. Ambassador is prepared for that. As soon as we release it, people will learn from it. Because what we are trying to do, what we suggested is that this Rabbanas, the 40, they are going to be linked with the stories. How did they even come out? How did Allah instruct Muslims? If you have such a situation, this is what you should do. This is the type of prayer you should say, so that it will be for the benefit of the Muslim Ummah. I can't thank you people enough. Don't let me continue and start giving another lecture on vote of thanks. Otherwise, my big brother will come and uproot me from this place. So before he uproots me, in an emergency way, let me just thank him himself for doing a wonderful job. He has always been here. We've seen you for many years, directing the affairs of our programs. My prayer for you is that Allah Almighty will give you long life, good health, and your family, they will be righteous people. I thank you all for giving me the opportunity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Takbir. Please, there is